night, capiche? Good night, capiche. Woo! Good night, capiche. 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 Good night, capiche.
Good night, capiche.
Oh, sorry. Good night, capiche. I got
Better late than
I didn't know
never.
we started yet. My bad.
I normally wait till the mic flicks off from muting.
Yeah, unfortunately, on our side, we had a small technical difficulty.
Song. Shit.
So basically, we didn't get to see. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Let's climb.
We got to do that.
So I know we've been covering
What
date.
is that?
What?
No, down.
This?
Cough out. Oh no! What happened? There's something else happened after.
What you talking about?
Right there.
So last night, y'all, we talked about Carol and the fallout between him and the wrestler. I think this just other people making little skits on it.
You still running your mouth out there, Oos?
Yeah.
Talking about I ain't gonna leave Vegas. Hey, today's Saturday, Oos. I'm a Saturday ass. Yeah, pull up, man. You know what I'm at, Oos.
What the heck happened? We were supposed to get Cameron, I thought, right? I was figuring he was going to come through and interrupt the match and cost Jay Uso. And this was going to be a feud. That's why we got all this on the podcast. But it seems to not be the case.
That's crazy work. He was supposed to show up on Saturday to get his ass whooped.
You was I don't know, man. But you know what? I wanted to kind of speculate that because yet again, that's what wrestlers do. That's what they're more into. That's what more people look for. But this is discredit to the hip hop community.
I'm a little disappointed, honestly.
This is what I would call a disappointment to the hip hop community. I'm sorry, I just had to say.
He's obviously. Cameron did speak about this on his Instagram and said that he tried getting in the building and there were cops everywhere and they would not let him in. Let me know your thoughts.
Man, Cameron, you still running your.
He said, "You paid. You paid."
Basically, he was supposed to show up. He did show up, but couldn't show up because police wouldn't let him in.
Okay. That's crazy work.
I don't think you just want to take that L, son.
I mean, we've seen him laid out on the ground. But
I mean, that's supposed to piss you off. He supposed to got up and talked all that. Oh man, I can't believe that happened to
all
me.
his dirt by himself, and he don't.
I can't believe that happened to me. I need you know all that wrestling hype stuffy stuff.
I mean, I don't.
You know how we was when we was wrestler lovers.
What do you mean were? I got kids down the road in New Lexington, Ohio that do backyard wrestling and they're trying to get their stuff going. People still do that shit. It's actually a pretty widespread thing. I got a buddy that makes masks.
I got a Michael Jackson imitator I heard that performs and he does wrestling matches and stuff like that for kids in hospitals and stuff like that. So yeah.
I got a buddy of mine that pretty sure he lives out of state now, but he used to live in state. but he makes masks and costumes and props and all kinds of stuff for wrestling or core metalcore bands or all kinds of stuff.
So I don't want to say anime yet. I don't know what I'm actually do yet. But I am gonna start getting into film. I'm gonna say it like that. Film. I don't know what type of total film I and not to throw nobody under the bus. I do kind of want to collab with this person, but then this person is showing me kind of like okay, let me be blunt. He's showing me like it's gonna take a lot more than what he expected. I knew it was gonna take a lot, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to see it from somebody else's point of view, you know what I'm saying? A little input, whatever. And this guy came on to talk of the tick, yo, and explained things, went into details about it, had me very enthusiastic. Like, man, I was hyped. I was up there bouncing, baby, smiling, like, look, my man, you know what I'm saying? I'm hyped. And I put it on the top shelf, you know what I'm saying? Didn't forget about it. Baby came up with the YouTube page. I like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? I didn't forget about it. And I ran across YouTube page and I looked at it. And then when I looked at it, it's just like reality set in, like, you got, like, for me, it was like you got a lot of work to put in.
There's a lot to go with that, and it's it's gonna be. You're very artistic, so it's gonna be very.
Yeah, and
I don't know, like the video of the game for the game.
See, like right now, so I guess that we're gonna get into this part. For me, right now, is finding the best platform to use to create my creativity. Right now, I got two of them that I'm looking at: Banana AI and artistry.
Yeah.
Artistry is another one. It's one more, but I can't think of it. But I'm looking at those for whatever, and then like I start making my main characters. I haven't really had chance to make I haven't made the bad guys at all. You know what I'm saying? I still have my idea of who they are and what they're gonna be. Yeah. Okay. So light bulb just popped on.
Did you get it?
Huh?
Are we on the same? No.
I've been on this page. I just always threw hints out. Nobody didn't caught on. I just think finally,
You
know
have
what I'm saying?
An idea of one.
Of them.
Oh.
Oh yeah, everybody comes with a squad. But I've been hinting at it. That's why I never really tripped, because I wanted to get them all. And I knew if I egged it on, I wouldn't get them all. Like right now, technically, I can't get them all. But I just get the 4 founders over there. That's cool. But with the other group, I have different groups now. And what I wanted to do is like a village. You know what I'm saying? You got the cool kids, you got the nerds, you got the alcoholics, you got the muscle bound people. You know, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, building a world.
Yeah.
And so I have those ideas. I have those strongly ideas. I do want to sit down with you to write them down so they can be more concrete.
Yeah. You know, and I was just thinking, I don't know how to draw, but I mean, people do that kind of stuff on their tablets.
And see, that's why I know with the Mac Mini what I'm gonna work on. But when it comes to the little itty bitty in between, that's where my tablet come in. Because I do all my editing on my tablet. For real. When it comes to arts and all the stuff that I make for her, it most likely be from my tablet. It's calm. I can move around. It's I don't know. When it comes to me, I had to be able to move and what's it called? Because you might want me to look up. I want to be able to look up and go back. Boom. I don't know. It's just, but that world building part And I think that's where I'm at right now, is building the world. And that's where I really want to, like, shall I go ahead and just get this app and start on it? Building the hills, the mountains, and getting that, because I want this to not be as realistic as possible, but yet again, my world of my storytelling to hit a little bit below the belt. Just a little bit. Because a lot of things we're talking about, I'm always use that for what's called it. I'm gonna build that on another page. You know what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying, watching him do that makes me understand, like, this project might not get done until the end of next year to get it right, complete. You know what I'm saying? Still doing my podcast, doing what's called it, but then got to add in an hour, like, got to work on this, got to put this right. Because for people that's out there, and I'm just giving y'all little hints into the story, everybody's going to be average, but everybody's going to have a tool or something that's where their powers and magics come from. Like, what is your wish to be a magic power?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Doc, what is yours?
Just talking about any?
If you could have a power, what would it be?
Oh shit. I don't know, man. It's just one specific power. I'd probably say super speed would be awesome.
Super speed. So instead of you naturally having super speed, you're a gamer. So he would always have to have his keyboard. He would have to type something into his keyboard to tap it to his speed in my world.
I like how your brain is working.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna be something easy. So when there's drama coming, it ain't like, oh, he just got fast. Why he just run? No, he gotta, he gotta do, he gotta do whatever to get tapped to a super speed. Me, not gonna be mine, but I'm just saying, like, super strength. I just can't for viewership, and I just can't get super strength. I have to roll a blunt and smoke it. Not halfway, not just a couple of puffs. You gotta smoke the whole blunt. You see what I'm saying? So in the episode, my friends and them over there getting beat up. Kapeah, come help. Okay, hold on.
Hold up now. Hold up. You gotta give me 5 minutes.
Ass what?
Watch them get their ass whooped. Hold on, I'm almost done with the Power puff initiated.
Can you puff a little faster? I puff it. Damn, person getting
man passes out from lightheadedness before he can go help the boys.
Okay, so we all have seen a little bit of Dragon Ball Z, right? Not even a little bit?
No.
None at all.
No.
Okay. You're telling me you could not name a single character.
That's cool.
That's wild.
And in anime, one thing I have noticed is anime drags on a story, because when it comes to a person powering up, is over exaggerated. That's one thing that anime people look for, and then it's the power up. You know what I'm saying? But it's over exaggerated. And why it's over exaggerating, there's always somebody at the end of the stick paying the consequences. It'd be 2 episodes in, 2 episodes later, and the person's still powering up. Be like, damn. That's the first thing about Dragon Ball Z that started making people like me to start go. I remember the first time.
A lot of people missed the point of the power up during Dragon Ball.
Yeah, who was it? Was it Vegeta and them first meet the power? No.
You talking about when they first came to the first?
Or was it Cell Saga?
No, that was Vegeta and crap. What's the dude's name? Starts with an R, I think.
I ain't gonna hold on, but
so long.
That first one, it took literally 2 episodes for this person to power up. And I was just like, no. And we straight sat there.
I think that's my problem. Is it's too slow for me.
Right. So in mine, I'm gonna do a little bit of that. It's like me making fun of that, but you know what I'm saying, we're not gonna take that long to power up. I think me just putting that blunt thing together real quick, real fast is kind of funny. I might use that, but I ain't gonna be my, you know what I'm saying? I think stuff like that brings a little element, what's call it, you know what I'm saying? And it makes it easier for cliffhangers. You know what I'm saying? And it really does. Just tune in next week. What the? He just started. Look, he just started the power up. Next week is the whole power up, and then the week after that is the end of the power up, and then the week after that, then is what he did with the power up. That's insane. No, I wouldn't want to do my people like that because that's driving me crazy even thinking about that. Why is you backing it up like you moonwalking? Well, come up here another way so you don't bump your head.
That's what I'm saying. Go over there.
So that's what I want to do. I'm into that. Hey, and everybody gonna have masks, and that's what really started when you said mask.
No. Take one. You're gonna hit yourself.
My question to y'all and to myself is, do I want to emulate American-based map? Not fully America, but you know what I'm saying, close to it, whatever. 50 states. Because, okay, like Marvel and DC, let's get into this a little bit. The difference really between Marvel and DC is that Marvel is more human based. You know what I'm saying? It's based in America. They use all 50 states. Only time they really go outside of that is really with the mutants, but they're really, you know what I'm saying, American based like that. DC is really more made up. More of their cities is made up. Come on, bro. Come on. It's really more made up and stuff like that. You got Bloodhaven, Gotham City, and stuff like that. Really, these cities are more made up than factual. Fiction more than factual. I think I said that right.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm in the mix too, because.
But if you're doing anime, it's gonna be different.
And see, I really want to get in the anime because anime takes a lot, and that's just a lot of
more action. I mean, more realistic people with a cartoon feel, or you don't want a cartoon at all.
I want a cartoon with maybe the storyline a little bit more.
I think it would be cool not to.
But the storyline gonna have to be real. That's what's gonna catch adults' attention.
Yeah.
You know, kids gonna love the action, but most of these kids have an adult mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna. Only thing I'm not gonna cross the line is sexualizing my parents. Outfits may be a little sexual, but you know, whatever. But sexualizing, really having them titty milk as a power, no.
Yeah, that does not sound like something you would do anyway. Jeez.
You gotta squeeze it all out.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I always like watching the interviews and like the actual between the lines, the stuff that you don't get all the time. Like obviously Marvel being created by, Stan, and him having the image of the woman that he lost and was never able to keep, and using all the different points of view to be able to match what he would have done. Like that's just one of those things like you don't get from everybody. There's a reason that it had so much passion in his comics and in his, in the line of Marvel itself, was the passion you have behind it. DC was more of a, Like I like DC, I liked Marvel, trust me, but like the reason that I went more over with Marvel rather than DC is DC always seemed more like a money grab. It was always something that was.
Your mic.
Is it not working?
You're cutting out a lot.
It's like you're doing a fade. I don't know why you doing it. It does that, but it's like you get good into a conversation, and then you go.
That's fucking dumb. I'm talking the goddamn same.
I know. Your mic does that. You can really.
I think it's fucking Streamlabs. I never have this issue on any fucking stream I do ever on the fucking app I use. This is fuck you, Streamlabs or StreamYard or whatever the fuck it is.
We appreciate you, StreamYard.
They might appreciate you, but fuck all y'all with this dumb shit. How the fuck can't my mic work perfectly fine when it does on every other goddamn thing I use? Discord, Facebook, Opera GX, and fucking Microsoft Edge. It's not like I use.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Now that I see this from both angles, it's almost like I want to fix it to where it fits over here and over there, because that's why I did the bird line.
Two separate.
That's why I fixed the bird line like that, so it can fit over here and it's small. Okay. But now, how I see that.
Write it down before you forget.
But I like
nah, because it ain't like it's an easy fix. I'm just not gonna like it, but it's like I'm gonna just settle with it, bro, because it's gonna kill two birds with one stone.
I don't know. I kind of like it like that, but
I love it, but I'm just gonna move the good night over, and I'm gonna shrink the capiche, and I'm gonna shrink the bird line.
I think that's why I like it so much. Maybe move the good night over, move capiche over.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Don't make it littler.
Okay, bet.
Because I just like the way that looks. I don't know. There's something about it for me.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I really want to get into. There's been a lot of times that recently I've been lost about thoughts of people like, what are you thinking about? And I really be sitting back thinking about it like this, that, and like little action scenes. And do I want to really fight with weapons, or do I want to hazard combat, old school karate?
There's several series though. You could do one with everything that you have in your brain. So,
but no, I just be thinking about like, what do I want to do? Like all these choices. Are we gonna go through the learn about one main character, or are we gonna just learn about the whole one village? You know what I'm saying? Because even though I'm gonna build a whole world and everything's gonna be abrupting and going on in the whole world, you're only gonna know about one little section until like season 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it like that. I'm trying to keep it suspense, is what's called it. Now, what I need my family to do is to help me, is not make me go so political with everything.
We can do that. That's not a problem.
Because I know me, because I would definitely make it political.
Because you don't want to do that. What if there's people from the other side that don't?
Baby, what if I make that weird?
It still doesn't. It still don't make it political. This is supposed to be a fun project. Without that, though.
No, I'm just supposed to make it a fun project. What makes it fun for me is to make it. However, that's why I be questioning myself. How do I really want it? I don't want to make it too political. I want to have the episode of just about maybe John and Pick go to the park and chill, but yet again, it get interrupted because I don't know, they gotta be superheroes, or they might not. I don't even know if I really want them like as superheroes. It's like they got a problem, somebody come, it might be detectives. I don't know. I don't know like these main characters and what their job, but I do know I do want one of them to be a construction worker, and they always come to him as the heavy lifter. I don't know who that's gonna be. Somebody gonna be a construction worker.
With a screwdriver, because a hammer is too common. You got to give them a different. The hammer is what Thor got a hammer. You know, something different.
I give some pliers. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna think outside the box when it comes to people's choice of weapons. I don't want people's choice of weapon, whatever that be, to be something easy and simple. I do want it to catch a person off guard, like, why did he choose that? That was dumb. I definitely want that.
I
That
know
was the
you do.
most
If
dumbest.
you want something different, you gotta be different. Because who says I want to do that?
Who used a pizza roller as a weapon? Like, come on, guys, pizza roller, really? So yeah, I do want stuff like that. Dude might be a judge, but I don't want him to use a gavel. You know what I'm saying, or something like that. I want him to have to use a garden hose.
That doesn't work.
That's the whole point.
A piece of paper, maybe.
I wonder if I get sued if I call a girl left eye. I'm just joking.
I don't know, dude. That African guy got fucking sued for translating the songs.
Man, that
Lion
shit was
King.
a funny. I don't care.
$27 million for just translating from one language to another and just being honest. You know how ignorant that is?
They said that's not what the lyrics said, so they sued him. But comedy is comedy. You shouldn't even be allowed to sue behind comedy.
Right. Like he was just being
There has
honest
to be
and
some
saying a
type of
joke.
protection.
Who got sued?
The dude who said, "Oh my God, it's a lion."
It's a lion. Oh my God.
From the Lion King.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that. I don't remember, but
And he was just
So,
joking.
that was
Like,
a joke. He
yes,
joking.
it was comedy. That's really not.
he
what
actually
said.
he actually went on to his other shows and talked about it and explained like they were all just having a good time and laughing. He didn't even think anything of it and got an email a little while later, the next day or something about it.
I thought that was the funniest shit in the world. I don't care.
Sued for $27 million.
Pride, probably. Like that was too much funniness for me. But it just be sometimes a little shit though.
I feel a little bad, maybe.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Cause I don't want my joke to cost me $27 million.
So now are you thinking you can't joke?
Okay, y'all gotta look at this like this. Doc, hear me out, child. I joke, right? I joke. Funny,
I don't.
whatever. But hold on, just hear me out.
I hear you.
You're trying to tell me I actually get into telling jokes and actually uploading them. You know what I'm saying? And the one that actually go viral cost me $27 million.
Be like, where are you pulling this 27 million at, by the way, guys? Like, if you want me to bend over and cough, by all means, but you ain't finding 27 grand or 27 grand, let alone 27 million up my ass. So
what happened to apologizing?
Right.
What happened?
I'm sorry, I was just making a joke. My bad.
Like, yeah, what happened to just shaming me?
But it's comedy. It shouldn't. That's the thing for me. It's comedy should be protected.
I wouldn't even say protected. It's freedom of speech. You were literally just saying something that doesn't even really matter, and it's been a movie that's been out for 30 plus years.
Right. Jeez, my age.
But yet again,
it's because somebody seen an opportunity to try to make money, and they fucking ran with it. Because today's society is built by people who want to work for next to nothing, complain about something, and get paid for something that they don't have to get paid for.
And then they can go find another job if they're not making enough money at their current job.
Right. Just fucking leave.
But I swear, didn't Doc say it's not that easy?
It isn't.
And you right there.
Didn't you say that? I'm just saying because it seems like it went full circle because you said it's not that easy to leave, and now you're on board with just finding another job.
Oh no, it's just a joke at this point. Like I'm actually not on board with it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
I knew
like
you were being sarcastic.
The original argument,
sarcastic when the matter actually needs you need to leave your job.
Like the I think originally
I got so much disclaimer from Black Joe. I think he wrote Jerry Black, I think he wrote from the letter. Like, these niggas making fun of me. I ain't making. I'm technically on your side for real, but since I getting all these YouTube disclaimers, you know, I had a TikTok culture, but you know, that's all right.
Yeah, TikTok what?
Hey, listen here. Can I talk about that?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, just be.
I'm gonna be gentle.
Okay, go ahead.
We don't need to be gentle here. Good night, capiche. Tell it how it is.
No, I'm gonna be gentle because yet again, a close member of my TikTok community is involved.
Team. I wouldn't say community. We're not going to use that word anymore. I'm sorry. Community sounds like too much like cult-like to me. Can we just say?
No, it's only a cult when there can be no wrong and everybody sways their opinion to fit the leader and his ideals. Yeah, right.
Oh, thanks, Doc, for that.
I like that clarification. I wish everybody, if anybody did hear that, please rewind and put on the CCs so you understand what we finna get our conversation into. Ladies and gentlemen, let me start off this conversation by saying like this. Understand cult-like activities have been going on for a very long time.
Correct.
Okay.
Very long time. Yes, sir.
Very long time. Understand that cult-like activities back in the days before technology slowly progressed.
Correct.
Okay. Now, it is 2020. Cell phones came out in 2023, 2025. Well, no, 2005, 2010, whatever. Boom. So I'm guessing, let me say it like that so people won't think like I'm trying to fact check like I'm the smartest person. No. So I'm just gonna guess cult-like entities hit the internet strongly. I would assume 2015, you know what I'm saying, where it was, you know, very.
Do we know when the first cult was actually formed?
Cult? Probably
Yes,
like the 1600s?
No, not even close. They actually started organizing, recording their history of what they were doing. And the first one to ever do it was a group in Nigeria, often referred to as the Pirates Confraternity. So,
what year?
1952.
Dude,
they were all
fucking close. If I would have picked if I was going to pick a year, I said 1600s because yet again, cult-like activities where people were gathered around worshiping is in the Bible for real.
But those weren't considered cults. Those were considered religious gatherings based off of different religions. Like, so from the understanding
of cult activities, but okay, the practice of cult activities.
To define a cult, like I didn't know the specific like way to define a cult. I was just kind of giving what I felt kind of signifies.
And I enjoyed it, but when we go to what you call it real quick and let her do it.
I mean, I already have it pulled up.
Oh, because I love it when Jimmy and I say it. That where nobody thinks that you're saying whatever you want. Gemini says so. Therefore, hey,
I'll put it up on the screen. I don't lie. I have autism. I'm direct.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
it's all good. Yeah, pull it up. Let old Jimmy do it.
Yeah, let old Jimmy. Hi, can you tell me the definition of the word? I forgot the word we're looking up. Cult.
A cult is usually defined as a group with beliefs that are considered unusual or extreme by most people. It often involves intense devotion to a specific person, goal, or belief system. Sometimes the word is also used for something that's really popular with a smaller group, like a cult movie. Is there a particular context you had in mind?
Nope. Thank you, Gemini. So it's a person on there, right?
So if we could ask her, then what signifies a group to become a cult?
Go
Hello.
ahead.
Oh,
How can I help you?
what signifies a group of people and makes them a cult?
That's an interesting question. It could mean a few things. Are you thinking about the people who live there, like the residents of the town of Mason? Or maybe you're
Oh
asking
no,
about
you didn't. Say it again one more time.
Oh, sure. I was just wondering
Just stop.
by my apologies. I didn't mean to repeat myself. I was just explaining that the question could
Go ahead, Doc.
What signifies a group of people and makes them a cult?
That's exactly what we were just
What signified the people to make them a cult?
Common signs are things like a really charismatic leader who can't be questioned, cutting members off from friends and family, discouraging questions, and controlling their daily lives. They often create a strong us versus them mentality, making outsiders look bad. Did that make sense? Or are there specific things you're thinking about?
When was the first cult actually documented?
That's hard to pinpoint because the word cult has meant different things over time. Historically, it just referred to groups that had specific devotional practices, like the mystery cults in ancient Greece and Rome. The more negative, high control meaning gained prominence much later, around the mid 20th century. Are you interested in those ancient groups or something more recent?
The mid-20s.
Well, in the mid 1900s, people started talking about groups with controlling behaviors and charismatic leaders in a more negative way. Groups like the People's Temple or some religious movements of that time were some of the first to be widely labeled as cults. Is there a specific type of group or event you're thinking of?
What year were they documented?
The People's Temple was documented like that in the 1970s, especially after the tragic events in Jonestown in 1978. Sociologists had actually started using the term in their writings earlier, back in the 1930s, but in a less pejorative way. Does that clarify things?
Cool enough for me. So, cults been around for a while, documented, like you said, in the 60s and the 70s, more in a negative light, more investigating and people trying to stay away from them, more sound like to me around the also the civil rights movement too, because all that stuff.
A lot of cults were being used as cover-ups for like serial killers and arsonists and people like that. Like that's been an ongoing thing too. Like what was the dude's name? Had a whole group of people living with him. Shit. He's famous as shit too.
Mhm.
Charles Manson. I knew it was the Manson family. Man said if I really wanted to go around killing people, there'd be none of you left. If you ever watched that interview, shit was fucking intense. The dude did not give a fuck.
To frame this in your mind, the nicest guy in the room can be a killer.
Absolutely.
What does that mean to y'all?
It also means that the person that looks like they could do the most damage or they could cause the most violent ends up, sometimes being the sweetest person. That's why I never judge a book by its cover. I talk to people, I get a feel for them, I talk about things that actually have substance to them to get an idea of who they are.
Why? Well,
I don't know how to answer that question.
You don't know how to answer that question? When you hear that, what kind of description of a person pops in your mind?
I don't have an answer for that.
He doesn't have an answer. Okay. All right. Um, in the sense of a clown.
Man,
In the sense of a okay, cool. In the sense of a clown, clown's happy, joyful, and all that stuff. But how do they really portray a clown? Is it the Joker? You know what I'm saying? And if we look at, I hate to say statistic, the best known played clowns are villains.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So when I go back to the phrase and I just ask in general, when you hear the nicest person be a killer in a room, if you can describe a person, I guess a person. Person, yeah. What type of person would you probably describe? I mean, I know it's hard because you know what I'm saying. For some people, you would have to actually think of a person like, damn, I have to get visual and think of a person. Some people like that makes no sense. A nice person wouldn't be a killer, and I get that. A normal thought would a nice person wouldn't be a killer, and I get that. That's total. But when you hear that phrase, to understand that teddy bear,
Right.
a teddy bear, and yet again, that was the second time I made somebody use that word just for the fact that what of the study that we heard a girl call this dude a teddy bear. Oh, he's just a teddy bear. But yet again, he done stab, beat, and beat somebody to death. But I know from him have an attitude. What happened to the teddy bear?
Oh wait, he had anger problems.
Okay, still what happened
Temper.
what happened to the teddy
But
bear?
remember, he used the teddy bear first, and then he had a temper problem.
Okay, so yet again, my question without the
Everybody has a breaking point.
So that lets you know that just because they look a certain way doesn't mean they don't have a breaking point, right?
So to go to know all of this and understand that, to hear that phrase, the happiest person or the smilest person, the funniest person in the room can be a killer. Most people like the Joker.
I love him. I do. Because he's so misunderstood. But a lot of villains are, so.
Almost proving my point.
I get it. But are we going to talk about the cult thing?
That's what we're talking about. I'm just being light by not speaking about them, by speaking about it and describing it before you go into details of.
But everything that's shiny isn't nice, you know. I think people have to remember that.
I like a shiny though.
Everything that's glitter isn't gold.
Man, I ain't never thought that you can get jumped by a bunch of people that believe in, like, I understand getting jumped by a gang. You know what I'm saying? We all believe in the Crips, we all believe in Buzz, we all believe in folks. You know what I'm saying? I disagree, and I wouldn't understand you getting beat up because you're a Democrat. We're Democrats over here, and you getting beat up. No, I don't understand that. I'm just gonna be honest. Same difference as a Republican. I don't get that. But to tell me that we all finna beat you up over him.
I don't get it.
Him.
It's like,
and we all in different states, and
certain gonna fly to you. You ain't never made.
You know what I'm saying? And then
either.
to admit that I don't know nothing about these other people. It's that I don't know nothing about the other people that be killing me. I don't know nothing about the other people, but for him, fuck you up, bitch.
I'm man.
And everybody on the panel feel like that. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Me too. I don't know about it, but me too.
Couldn't be me. That's all I can say to that. It could not.
You
be
got
me.
people in the comment section talk about me too. What the?
And they're all just bullying one person. I'm not gonna call it that. I'm gonna call it what it is. For a man that y'all never met, probably will never meet. And
But
y'all
see, some of them say they met.
oh well, maybe he's just slanging weighing everywhere. I don't freaking know.
But yet
Not
again,
my business.
I like how some people say when you in California and you Hollywood, like boom, you got it. Some people got now. I mean, some people got the stuff that I mastered. It's that element of like people like. If I'm very handsome, I'm very attractive. I got a lot of people take advantage of that. Advantage takers. But yet again, the outsider looking in, like, yo, this dude is a very likable person. He got the very woo woo woo. He already got the cult, but he's not maintaining his cult. He got a lot of loose ends. I could take his profile and come over here and use it. You know what I'm saying? Yet again, a spider web.
Type shit. It ain't very tight. And that's the problem. That's why I said I could ain't no cult being
What I learned on the internet, especially you know what? On the internet, but especially on TikTok the Talk, because I ain't scared to say that part.
Right.
On TikTok the Talk, if you're caught, hey, you know what? All you TikTokers out there, hear me out. If you're caught and you doing your thug thizzle, I guarantee, and I don't guarantee a lot of stuff in life, I guarantee somebody done copied you and running with your shit on me. That's just too easy. That's too easy. And a lot of people out there getting hurt and getting taken advantage of. And all it takes is one David incident to be continued, allegedly.
I would say
no, because I think under that case, under a circumstance like that, the cult will cover it up. They be passing around the tapes to each other. Girl, run with it. I ran to Arkansas with it. I ran to Georgia with it. I ran to New Mexico with it.
See, and I have to see a different view. That's okay.
But see, I'm
lightweight.
You know how people think of the most outrageous thing is somebody that's like a girl. I hate to say this, but I'm just say just be blunt. It's like a girl wearing a tight skirt and going to a bar.
We're not going to agree on that.
But that's just asking for danger. Why would you do that?
We're not going to agree with that. I'm not going to agree with that.
I'm not going to agree with that either.
I don't wear clothes like that, but
I'm not saying you. I'm just bringing up the scenario.
Yes, I get it. You're putting yourself in a position to gain attention. I understand, but that does not give. It may not give the.
So, I got everybody that like me. I got 200 people that like me, on me. What everybody say? Everybody go to the left. They're like, hey, I'm going to the left. I can't even go to the left. I can't even move my furniture to the left. He said move to the left. I moved to the left.
That's what it was given. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm keeping it real.
That's what it was giving, and
this dude ain't even old girl. And this is how, like I say, I be paying attention. I was listening. Old girl said he's out jogging right now at the moment, so he can't be watching. You know what he's doing? He's jogging. Yeah, he's jogging.
They all know he's jogging though. They all knew it. It wasn't just one. They all knew he was
So
jogging.
yet again, if they all know, and I'm a broke person that knows how to work the internet. Oh man, my fake profile out jogging too. What lady can I come get? What lady can I go get? What old man can I go get? I'm trying to spend and be in your feelings, not actually you. Just saying. Unfortunately, my friend is going through that. She spent the bent feelings instead of the actual person because the actual person is out jogging and everybody knows what they're doing, but she don't know exactly what you're doing, like clockwork.
But she does. She said she did.
She know what she was doing. Like, okay.
Yeah. That's why I'm confused, and it was just.
But yeah, and that's why I keep throwing in the extra odd person that probably knows the clockwork too.
Yeah.
Because yet again, y'all know too much for Me, I'm a whole stranger. It's just like what time is it? Y'all say he was jogging. Look like that damn.
Jogging.
Hey, he don't be at night. He don't be up at night. He be at work. Damn. Hey Doc. Hey, dude, my name is Cold Leader number 2.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I could not. To me, I'm like, and this person is young. You are 50. There's women that are older.
He was groomed into it. You get introduced to whatever you.
The lifestyle. I understand. It sounds to me like the lifestyle, if you ask me. That's what it sounds like to me.
Just like a little kid out here cussing, like, damn, why you cussing? And
so you tell me, so by that logic, like, what's the, I guess I don't know, because, like, I know Justin Bieber, they tried to groom him. He ended up visiting people that had terrible lifestyles at a very young age. And you had people like, most of the Disney or Nickelodeon stars. That's all coming to light. And they all were in the same environment. And you got Drake Bell, who got away from it. He started on the same path as them, ended up realizing how bad it was, got help, got away from it, made sure to, speak on it when he could, and actually didn't get himself in trouble or killed, because a lot of, let's be honest, the way that they were hiding shit, if he spoke up at the wrong time, he probably would have just got suicided.
Sir, these women was on a panel. I'm just going to tell you from when I came up there, okay? That's how I'm going to do it. That's how I clean, because I don't want to be.
Right.
All right?
We don't know what happened.
Right. So check this out. From the time I got up there, these girls left because they said, quote unquote, it's getting on my nerves. I'm getting heavy. So they left. Okay. One girl, I promise you, she stayed. And I was kind of curious, like, why is we letting her stay? Mm-hmm. But it ain't my panel. You know what I'm saying? I love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna thug with my crew. I'm like, why she staying for real.
Right.
But what tripped me out is y'all came back.
They left. Because there wasn't, they all left. And then they came
That's
back.
what I'm saying. They all came back. So what they tell me, you're thirsty for more. They tell me you wanted more.
See, and I'm a crash out. So for me, it's extremely hard. Because, like, I wanted to cuss them all out, and I don't care.
See, I was looking for a flaw. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was looking for a flaw to where I was like, okay, gotcha. But guess what? I couldn't. Because he's so cold. Hey, Doc. They was one at the, if I thought of a question, somebody said, all I had to do was just wait. And one of them answered my question. I was like, shit. And I thought of another question. And another girl answered. I was like, man, where the hell you come from? I thought it was an empty box right here. She done popped up and answered the damn.
And then there were so many of them in the comments. It's like, dude.
So I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. I do learn this. If I ever get into it with a cop, I'm just quitting. I'm not. You know what? I'm just quitting. You know what? You right. Y'all right. You know. I learned that today.
I kind of forgot about something I got after you're done.
Go ahead, because that's all I want to say. I wanted to put that real quick. Any cults out there like, ooh, I got me one. I think I can test. No, if you come for me, you won.
So, like, might not be a cult, but, like, I've been causing some controversy online. And it might hit people a little wrong, but it's a good thing to talk about because I feel like it's something society will obviously spark debate on, right? And I haven't heard any of the other podcasts or channels talk about it, so hopefully, catches traction. It'd be pretty cool, right? But with the recency of everything going on, all the groups, all the forums online, Twitter, Facebook, they're all exploding about how you can't trust a man until he proves it. He's a loaded gun. He could cause damage to you. So every girl is starting to view every man as if they are dangerous, whether they are or not. Correct?
I'm listening.
I was just saying, like, have we all kind of gotten into the, like, because with everything being brought out with the what is it, motherless.com and things like that. So it's been sparking a lot of hate towards men. So I was online and I was talking to a big old forum, and I said, well, if we're allowed to view every man as if he's dangerous and not a protector, even though that's what most guys want to be seen as a protector and a provider, then why can we not look at women as if they're hoes until proven otherwise, if they're going to look at us like loaded guns until proven otherwise?
Yeah.
Can we clap? Can we?
Ladies and gentlemen, he has a point there.
I don't know. Okay, so this is my thing when it comes to that. What somebody else did to you in your past is not the person's fault that is you're entertaining, for one. For two, maybe you should stop looking for the same man. That's the women's biggest problem. And I'm speaking from experience.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you should go heal yourself, and then you might find the person that you should be with. I've never been a man hater. That's just not me. But
right.
I do believe that. I mean, think of a woman however you want to. If she shows her, however she shows herself, let it be that.
Right. And it's just one of those things, like, girls don't like to be viewed at that straight out, right? It actually, like, most of them would straight up tell you that either hurts their feeling or that's the farthest from the truth, right? They'd want to outright deny it, because being looked at as if somebody that you sleep around or you give it up easily, most people don't want to be viewed like that.
I personally judge women like that, so I can't really have a say-so on nothing, because I don't think that you should be giving your goodies to everybody. Personally, right. I don't think that.
And a big part of that is the modesty that you use to dress, right? And most girls think that it shouldn't correlate with the modesty that you use to dress and respect yourself, shouldn't correlate to how much activity you've had in the bedroom. But what I've always explained is, if you go out dressed like a firefighter, people are going to expect you to fight a fire if it arises, right?
Yeah.
Just like you go around dressed like a hoe, people are going to assume you a hoe.
Well, I feel bad for them.
What I will say is, when it comes to equal rights and one that want fair like a man, women don't want to go through what men go through mentally and have to understand and have to deal with when times get tough. And I do understand women have their own circumstances that they have to go through that they consider times getting tough. I totally understand that. And there are times where men would never understand that, because men don't go through that. Even man, there are men like, hey, and everything. Shut the fuck up, because you don't. And here's me admitting that, because a lot of people say that, think that I want to miss and stuff. I'm admitting that there are circumstances out there where times get tough, women go through, that men would never understand.
It depends. I want to go ahead and throw this out. You have young ladies that are raised by their father, that are taught by their father, or if they do have a healthy relationship to watch after, they learn from their mother how to treat their father or deal with those certain emotions, and they correspond that and take that into their relationship, into their marriage, and everything like that. Same goes for young men. I was raised by a single mom of 3. I am very adept with feelings. I have empathy for people. I understand when to cut myself off, because my mother had to teach me that, because my father didn't, right? He was there, but he just never fucking showed interest. He's fucking right down the road. The motherfucker never hits me up or anything. So how did I learn how to be a man? I had to watch other people. I had to learn for myself. I had to make mistakes, right? But I won't have certain things to a understanding like my father as a man, because I learned from a woman. Doesn't mean I can't understand it, because
what I'm trying to say is,
Right. I'm saying that's a small percentage. I'm just saying like there are the outliers.
It's still out there, and that's where women bring up most of their "you don't hear me, we don't understand." That's why you get a lot of women bashing, because that percentage, or that small percentage that we always claim, and I'm one to even bring it up too. But here's me for once in my life bringing it up as one of the reasons of why we get man bashed so hard. And I still would defend men, me, period, if I'm up there on a panel with anybody and I hear a woman straight man bashing. But yet again, I have learned to just ask certain questions to make sure to clarify that you're man bashing. I had a good battle with this girl that was just man bashing because everything that she wanted to claim, even though our topic was political, she blamed everything on a man. But yet again, without man creating the thing that we created, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't have the luxury that we have of luxury.
Right. We wouldn't have the infrastructure and things like that.
I think that like I said, it really stems to what we allow ourselves to go through. We at some point we have to be accountable for our own dealings and actions. At some point you get tired of being tired. So for me, it's really, I don't know, it kind of frustrates me. That's, I guess, how my podcast is going to explain a little bit more, because it took a lot of me healing and me going through some things that I went through to understand that maybe it was me. Because it was me. I mean, not saying that they didn't have
problems, but like there were certain things that you could have improved on.
In the same old person.
Nay, can I tell you something? Like, you are part of the small percentage that understands that, because most women will just jump to another dude and not take accountability. They will act as if they are perfect. They will act like they've done nothing wrong and it was all on the man. And they can jump to another dude. Why? Because it's easy for girls to get guys. It's a lot harder for guys to earn a woman, like a good woman. So,
I think it's hard for people to be good people. I don't think that. I mean, I think that I said that wrong. I think that it's when you're an unhealed person, a traumatized person, I guess you need to work on the inside internally. And I believe that because I had to do that.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, anytime that you're watching. I appreciate it. And without that, and with that, I would like to say this.
Good night,
Good night,
Capiche.
Capiche.
Y'all always do it too late.
We do it at the same timing. All right. You're the one who changes timing. I promise you.
Y'all got to catch up to me.
What?
Good night, y'all.